The end of the Bad Batch is almost upon us, and once again, Omega has found herself imprisoned on Mount Tantiss. Except this time, the situation's far worse.
Are they always watching?
Yeah, the droids too.
No longer a bargaining chip, Omega finds herself an integral piece to Palpatine's puzzle. So hold on to your blasters, fellow theorists, as we attempt to crack the code of Omega's escape, whilst we'll also get into how we could see these final 2 episodes play out.
I'm doing it again.
Omega's escaped once before, but it's not going to be a walk in the park. And Clone Force 99 are on their way, but some of them might be on a one-way ticket.
Negative.
As always, it'd be great if you could leave a like on the video if you enjoy it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to catch more. With all of that out of the way, let's get into it.
I just need them not to see me.
Won't take them long to notice you're missing.
That's okay. I like a challenge.
Since Omega slipped through the Empire's fingers, she's become their most wanted, topping even Palpatine's list. And here's where it gets juicy. Project Necromancers hit a major snag. Transferring midichlorians to clone bodies? Not as easy as baking a cake. You can't just whip up midichlorians. They need a special touch, something clone blood hasn't been provided until Omega. Omega's blood is like the secret sauce in the Emperor's grand recipe, the glue holding it all together. But as our heroes zigzagged across the stars, the Empire's new Clone X troopers were always one step behind. Thanks to the enigmatic CX-2, the Empire tracked down the Bad Batch to Pabu, their sanctuary turned into a fiery nightmare, all because Omega was there. Now, Omega's not one to sit back while others suffer. She surrendered to stop the carnage, but not without a trick up her sleeve. The plan was a decoy tracker on her, expected to be found and trashed, while Crosshair would tag the ship with another as it flew off. It was a twofold mission: save Pabu and lead Clone Force 99 right to Tantiss. But here's the kicker. Crosshair missed. His aim's been off ever since those Tantiss experiments, so with Omega aboard CX-2's ship jumping to hyperspace, Clone Force 99 is left in the dark, their beacon to Omega's location lost in the stars. Remember, Omega's first breakout was all heart, all grit. She was on a mission to keep her word to Crosshair, and oh boy did she deliver. It was a close call, a real by the skin of your teeth moment that's classic Bad Batch. Even with Crosshair's help, they needed a last-second miracle from Batcher, the wild lurker hound Omega had formed a connection with. Now, we all know improvisation is the Bad Batch's bread and butter. When their original getaway ship was a no-go, Omega and Crosshair hijacked the Imperial shuttle that was on their tail. Talk about turning the tables. But this time around, things have changed, and not for the better. Last time, Omega had some wiggle room, a bit of freedom to roam Tantiss, to help out Nala Se, and even sneak in some heart-to-hearts with Crosshair in his cell. Now, she's under lock and key with the Empire's eyes on her every move 24/7. And Crosshair, the sharpshooter, the ace up her sleeve, he's not in the picture this time either. Neither's Batcher or Nala Se to lend a covert hand, so what's a girl to do? Well, that's the million-credit question, isn't it? Hemlock, with his keen instincts, smelled something fishy when Omega pulled her Houdini act, and guess what? He was right. Nala Se had been playing both sides, shielding the Empire from Omega's true blood results. That little maneuver got a one-way ticket to the Imperial Slammer. But then walked in Emory. She's technically Omega's sister, another Jango Fett clone. Fans have been buzzing about her allegiances. Will she stay on the side of the Empire, or will she flip the script? The jury's still out, but I will say Season 3 has been Emory's character development buffet. Slow and steady, she's been rebelling against the Empire's twisted experiments. First, she returned Omega's precious Lula doll, a tiny act of rebellion, but it spoke volumes. And now she's defying her Imperial colleagues, letting Omega chill with the Force-sensitive kiddos in the Tantiss vault. Talk about a bit of a plot twist. And here's another one. Emory's not just twiddling her thumbs, she's the vault boss now, the gatekeeper, and that means she's got options. Sure, she's not Crosshair with his bullseye aim, but she's got brains. Maybe she'll make it easier for Omega to escape. After all, they're both in the Empire's crosshairs, but beware, Emory, helping Omega means dancing with the devil. The Empire doesn't take too kindly to traitors. Imagine this, Omega in a moment of crisis shares a nugget of Jedi wisdom to soothe the scared younglings. Now, they might be green when it comes to the Force, but we've seen sparks of their power. Remember the Tyke who tossed the vase with a flick of his wrist? That's raw talent, folks, and Omega, she's the beacon of hope in that dark vault, the one who's about to light the way. She's got the smarts, the spirit, and now the knowledge of what those M counts really mean. And thanks to her Jedi pal Gungi on Kashyyyk, she might just know how to kick them into gear. We've already seen her teach Crosshair to meditate, so why not a group of scared kids? It could be the key to unlocking their potential, a way to connect with the Force like never before. Sure, they won't be flipping X-Wings anytime soon, but even a little Force push can send a stormtrooper flying. And the Empire, they've made this mistake before, underestimating the little guys, but maybe, just maybe, Emory's insistence on keeping Omega in the vault wasn't just about security. Could it have been a silent rebellion, a secret plan to turn the tables? We'll have to wait and see there, but one thing's for sure, the Force works in mysterious ways, and sometimes the smallest spark can light up the galaxy. The Clone Force 99, what's their plan? Well, it's as straightforward as a blaster shot. Get to Tantiss, rescue Omega, but with the base surrounded in mystery, it's anyone's guess what awaits them. Good thing they've got an ace up their sleeve, former Imperial Vice Admiral Rampart. He might just be the key to sneaking into the base. But let's not kid ourselves, once they're spotted, it's game on. The Clone X troopers, those elite soldiers stationed on Wayland, will be out for blood. It's likely the rest of the Clone X troops are now also battle ready. The stakes are higher than ever, plus there's that burning question, who's behind CX-2's helmet? Perhaps we'll find out. Now, Omega's no damsel in distress. She's crafty, turning Emory's medical tool into her own escape kit. If she and the younglings can slip through the cracks, literally, they might just find their way out, but it won't be a cakewalk. The Empire's not about to let their prized assets vanish without a lockdown. So imagine this, Clone Force 99 infiltrating Tantiss just as Omega makes a break for it. It's the perfect storm, the ultimate convergence. And as for the final, it's a toss-up. This isn't just a season wrap, it's the end of the Bad Batch saga. Some may survive, some may not, but the journey is going to be one hell of a ride. Let's put our theory helmets on and dissect the titles of episodes 14 and 15, the final two episodes. Flash Strike, it's got that zing, that boom, that bang. It screams action and we're here for it. Could it be Omega's lightning fast moves to free herself and the younglings? Or maybe it's Clone Force 99's blitz to save Omega and throw a wrench in the Empire's plans on Tantiss? Star Wars titles love to play double duty with meanings, and I'm sure this one's going to be no exception. Now, the cavalry arrives, episode 15, it's got that epic ring to it, doesn't it? It feels like these episodes are two halves of a whole, setting the stage for that classic Star Wars moment when hope seems lost and then boom, the cavalry swoops in. Fans are buzzing about Rex and his crew being the game changers. Imagine the scene, Clone Force 99 backs against the wall, outnumbered, outgunned, and then, out of nowhere, Rex rides in after being sent the coordinates to Tantiss by Echo. But let's pump the brakes on that theory for a second. As cool as it sounds, it might not be the most likely scenario. We've got to think about the bigger picture here, the canon, the future stories they want to tell. The Bad Batch might be wrapping up, but Mount Tantiss isn't just a footnote in Palpatine's return, it's a legend in its own right. Thrawn's story now unfolding in live action in the Ahsoka series and the impending Heir to the Empire movie means Tantiss has more secrets to spill. The lines between legends and canon are as blurry as Ajara's vision without his goggles. Thrawn, the blue-skinned mastermind, is at the centre of it all. In the legends, he's got his hands on Mount Tantiss, picking up a clone army like a chef at a Kaminoan diner. But if these Thrawn novels are getting the live-action glow-up, then Tantiss can't be destroyed in Season 3. Now imagine the chaos when the galaxy gets wind of this cloning hotspot, and they would do if Rex finds his way there. It's like finding out your neighbour's secretly a Jedi. Everyone's going to want a piece of that action, so if Tantiss is outed, it's got to pack up and move faster than Han on the Kessel Run, otherwise their enemies are going to blow it to smithereens. It's for this reason I think the lid will be kept firmly shut on Tantiss as we reach the end of the show. However, with that being said, there is one scenario I can see working and answering one of our biggest questions regarding Project Necromancer at the same time. There is a chance that Tantiss does go kaboom in the last episode, bringing with it a fireworks show that would make the Ewok celebration look like a quiet night in. This isn't just about going out with a bang, it's about tying up loose ends tighter than a Twi'lek's head tails. Why did it take the Empire and Eon to whip up Palpatine's clone? Because all their homework got torched with Tantiss, that's why. Clone Force 99, our batch of makeshift heroes, could be heading for a final that's almost on par with Luke's showdown in the Death Star Trench. It's their swan song, their final march, and they're taking Tantiss down with them. Not everyone's making out alive, but their legacy, that's going to live on longer than Yoda's 900 years. And so where does this leave Project Necromancer, the Empire's pet project? Well, if Tantiss is turned to space dust, it's back to square one. No backups, no Omega samples, just a big old reset button on the whole operation. It's the perfect explanation for why Palpy's clone took so long to show up after they looked very close to cracking the formula for it in Season 3. As we gear up for the grand final with our beloved Bad Batch, the fate of Clone Force 99 is shrouded in mystery, more so than ever before, but one thing's crystal clear, it's going to be a farewell for the holobooks. How will Omega's daring escape from Tantiss unfold? Will she even make it out? That's where you come in, my fellow rebels. Hit the hyperdrive on your thoughts, theories, and wildest speculations in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this intergalactic ride, smash the like button and support the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest theories. Until our paths cross again in the next video, remember the Force will be with you always.